sharing with your kid, absolutely share the first time your heart got broken. You know, absolutely share those kinds of stories, because I think that's important, you know, and a good demonstration of sort of the emotional things that you may be worrying about with your child. You know, you don't necessarily have to tell them where they were conceived or whatever, but share those memories that you still, if it's important enough memory that you still think about it now from time to time, then I think that's probably a good gauge of something that might be important to your kid or could help them.
Dan?
Yes.
Suzanne Schnutz is here, and she has she sees private patients and has had this conversation many, many times, so she can offer a different perspective.
Where is she?
I'm going to bring her. Thanks, Suzanne. Nothing like you put on the spot.
I guess the perspective that I would come at is that we have to have the boundary between being a parent and being a friend. And I don't really think that our kids need to know about all of our lives, and they don't need certainly to know about our sex life. And I think that what you're doing is sort of setting a boundary and letting them know what you're willing to talk about from yourself. And I agree, we certainly want to share, you know, the heartbreak kind of situation that presents lots of different kinds of opportunities to be feelingful, to make it seem like we all are on the same page. But when they start asking about when did you have sex with them, when was the first time, you are opening yourself up for about 7,652 million other questions that I'm not so sure you really want to go to and want to be able to answer. And I think it's fine to draw a boundary, but I think you also do it somewhat humorously. I happen to be sitting with my daughter, and I wrote a little book when you said that, and I said, it was the dark ages. You know, I mean, I think we can have some humor so that we can continue a conversation.
So I think we're about out of time. We're closing in on the end here. I want to ask. I'd like to hear closing thoughts, general sort of closing thoughts from each of you. We've covered a lot of ground and I think we've actually accomplished a lot of goals we laid out in the beginning to provide concrete tools, a bit of a roadmap for how this thing can unfold when it unfolds well, where the pitfalls are, what not to do, what to do, more importantly.